Wow, my fans, welcome back once more to my channel. Thank you and God bless you. Celebration, 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 jubilation, jubilation has surfaced the social media today as one of our Nollywood producer, Uche Nancy, has celebrated or congratulated all her children for their immense achievements in their career. She also prayed to God Almighty for his continued blessings upon his family. Wow, my fans, actually, it's not easy for one to be a single mom. Actually, it's not easy for one to be a single mom. As we all know, Uche Nancy, she is a single mom, or she is not actually with her husband or her spouse. A lot about her which I don't actually know. I've tried to verify and ascertain what could have been the problem that led to the separation between Uche Nancy and her supposed husband. But actually, I cannot get the real gist. If not, I would have come out to intimate you or to educate you or to tell you more about to come to lay more emphasis on that. But whatever happens today, I want to give a very big congratulation equally to Uche Nancy children, Nebe, Chineye Nebe, Sonia Uche, Oluebube, popularly called Obi, and others, who has actually wiped the tears in their mom's eyes. You know, it's not easy to be a single mom, and that is why I want you to have a reflection on my previous video that I just uploaded, which I was talking about women to getting themselves established before entering into marriage. You see, I keep on hammering on this issue for a very much long time, and I believe that it is something that all women should learn. I want all women to emulate from Uche Nancy. Rushing into marriage without a career, because rushing into marriage as a liability is not just what any woman should pray for. Because marriage, at the onset, when you hear the word marriage, what actually comes to your mind is that your problem is solved as long as you have an umbrella as a man covering you, that your problem is solved. But there's something that I actually discussed in the previous video. What if change has to effect? What if change take place in your marriage? What if your husband, who was doing well, suddenly had problem? How can you cope? How can you manage your family? How can you actually take care of you yourself and your household without uh, taking it to the public hearing? That is why I treated that topic on my previous video that I uploaded. Now today, Uche Nancy actually celebrates her children, Chineye Nnebe, Sonia Uche, and um, Oluebube and others for their immense growth, for their growth in their career, for their achievement in their career. According to her, she said that she never knew that that this day will come, because At the onset when she was separated, she thought that the earth will swallow her, but today she is celebrating her daughters. So that brings me to the mind of my followers today about what is actually I want you to understand. Every child is important in this life. Call it man or woman. Every child is important. Uche Nancy never had boys, and if you should trace it, it could be the reason why the husband has to actually abandon her. That is African mentality and that is Nigerian mentality. If it is in outside country, you understand that every gender is important in life. Be it a man, be it a woman, they have equal rights. But in Africa, Africa segregates this partner, segregate this, they have another mentality on this issue. Okay, I want you just to have it in your mind that every child that God gave to you is important or she is important. It depends on how you put her through. It depends on your contribution towards her life. It depends the role that you meant her to follow. It depends on how you want her to be, or him or her. Some people are not contented today because their wives gave them male children without female children. Some are not even contented because their wife gave them female children without male children. As of an Igbo tribe, he will say that Obi is important. What do I mean by Obi? That he need a son. Despite even if the wife has given him 5 children, 5 female, he will still not get himself saturated. He will want, and he will say that he need Obi, and that will lead him to polygamy or cheating in order to have a male child. So what am I saying, my fans? What I'm saying in essence is that every child that God gives to you, irrespective of the gender, is very much important. It is a duty, or it is a duty call upon you to understand that God gift is something that you must treasure, you must appreciate, you must thank God for the gift that he has given to you. Well, now, my fans, Uche Nancy, who happened to be a single mom then, even up till now, she is a single mom. At the onset, when she had problem with her spouse, it wasn't easy. To her, the earth should come and swallow her. To her, the earth should open, let her fall inside. You could have imagined how she felt when they got separated. You could have imagined how she felt taking care of her children. You could have imagined the situation then. You could have imagined that to her, it will not be easy in bringing these children up. And today, they are a huge success. So, what am I saying, my fans? Becoming a single mom is very much, it is a problem in this part of Africa. Unlike the Western world, why the government take over, the government take charge, the government come to your rescue. But in this part of Africa, becoming a single mom, I might say it might be a cause. Not a cause actually, but the problem they feel, the challenges they feel, the humiliation, the trouble, the whole just you could imagine becoming a single mom, just like Uche Nancy was then. But the only thing that keep encouraging Uche Nancy was that she is a career lady. She was a product. She was, becoming a product before venturing into your husband's house will give you an edge over all things. Becoming a product before coming into your husband's home will give you an edge in a huge success to come. That is why I keep on telling you that marriage is important, but marriage should not be the first to come into your mind. Yes, you might be in love, you might be dating a guy, but the question is, have you actually asked yourself, am I a product in this guy's life? Am I a product? Am I actually a product? What if anything should happen and this marriage starts shaking? How can I come to be? How can I rescue my home? You see, Uche Nancy, apart from that she had problem with her husband, you attest the fact that she was a product. She was a product. She never gave up. She prayed to God to direct her. She prayed to God to lead her. She handed over her children to God, and for the fact that she is a product, she's a career woman, everything seemed easy. She later became a producer, and not only becoming a producer, she started enrolling her children towards the direction of movie making. She started with Chinenye Nnebe. Even when Chinenye Nnebe was still schooling, Chinenye Nnebe was the only person that Uche Nancy started with, and others follows before Sonia Uche came and joined Chinenye Nnebe. Before Obi came and equally joined the others. Today, are they not making wave? They are millionaires. They are billionaires. Okay, Obi has a YouTube channel that pays her monthly salary. Obi she's not receiving less than ₦1 million in her YouTube channel because she's not a product. Okay, as of Chinenye Nnebe, who actually was the first daughter of Uche Nancy, whom Uche Nancy brought into limelight, who actually Uche Nancy brought into movie set in movie making. She is now very much famous. She is a product right now. She is a career lady, and that has given an edge, or that turned a blessing to Uche Nancy. Uche Nancy actually took in Chinenye Nnebe, also brought Sonia Uche, equally brought Obi to the picture, to the Nollywood, and exposes them. And today, they are making wave. You could have imagined, my fans, if actually the husband of Uche Nancy, if he is still alive, you could have imagined the shock in his face, because he thought that Uche Nancy would not actually make it to the top. You could have imagined the shame that he will be facing now. You see, life is dynamic in nature. No one can predict life itself. No one can actually predict the future. I keep on telling you, irrespective of the gender you have, it is a huge responsibility. It is a huge responsibility upon yourself to take care of your children and bring them to the way of the Lord and expose them to the future that you have prepared for them to become. Uche Nancy did not actually say to herself, okay, I'm a middle producer, I'm contented, I am a millionaire, I'm making wave. But she, as a mother, she pictured the fact that only one tree cannot grow in a forest. My fans, am I lying? Can one tree make up a forest? No. One tree can never and will never make up a forest. It is when one, two, three, or four trees or five gathers, a forest is set in. That is why the Uche Nancy understood this and said to herself that I have daughters. Why can't that I bring them to the picture? I make others to become celebrities. I pick others and mend their career and put them in the picture, and they are millionaire. And I'm having my own daughters. Why can't I bring them to the movie set and see what the future holds for them? Yes, Uche Nancy brought in Chinenye Nebe even when Chinenye Nebe was still in secondary schooling. And without wasting time, Chinenye Nebe burst into fame. She went and brought Sonia Uche, the elder sister to Chinenye Nebe, also made Sonia Uche to become famous. Now Obi came to the picture, and today Obi is very much famous. Now this family are made. Go to Asaba, you see the magnificent building that has been erected by Uche Nancy. These are few numerous achievements that she has amassed. This happened as a result because she became a product before getting married, before entering her husband's house. Now, my fans, hearing my voice, I'm talking to you, talking to everyone. That you see a man who is doing well today does not mean that he can fail tomorrow. Remember, change is constant. When searching for a life partner, always and every time, ask yourself this question: am I a product? What can I render this man? How can I be of help to this man? How can I help my family to grow? So many of women are in their houses. So many women are in their husband houses as a product of liability. Sorry to say that, but it is true. Month to month, you don't contribute nothing. You depend wholeheartedly on what your husband brought to you or bring to you or bring to the house. Even if your husband is a millionaire, it is an avenue for you to become a billionaire. If your husband is a millionaire, it is a great avenue for you to actually understand that change is constant. That you get married to a billionaire is an opportunity for you to become a billionaire. Stop lazing around. Make out a career for yourself. Even if you entered your husband's house without a career, you can make yourself established, because a wife to a millionaire, she is equally a millionaire. But some of you entered your husband's house as a product of a liability, as a product of laziness. Then if the table turns, you become a complainant. If the table turns, you become a complainant. My husband did this, my husband did that. Remember in my previous video, I told you that a fan of mine chatted me for his rescue, that he will send his wife packing. Reason being that all the money that he pays his wife monthly while he was in Chevron, the wife couldn't do anything, and now the man has been laid off. He is no longer working, and the house has become something else. Okay, my fans, imagine that Uche Nancy, today we are hearing of Uche Nancy, one of the famous Nollywood producer who has done well, or who she is doing well today. Imagine that she entered her home without becoming a product, without having a career for herself. And peradventure, I'm just saying, but I'm not sure. But this is what actually happens to African men. If you happen to give your husband female children, 4 or 5, there is bound to be problem. Maybe that is what actually transpired between she and her husband, and her husband sent her packing, separated. Imagine she entered her husband home without a career. What future hold for her children? I keep on telling you this, that your husband is a millionaire today, that you married a wealthy man. It is a great privilege for you, for your life, for your personal life to turn around, for your personal life to change. Stop depending on your husband. Try a way that you can become a product in your home. Because if the table turns today, or if the table turn around today, the responsibility that was resting on your husband's shoulder will be shifted to you. And how can you handle it? How can you handle it? Today, Uche Nancy is celebrating her children, celebrating all her children, because all her children are doing perfectly okay as a result of the hard work that she displayed. She brought all of them into limelight, brought many of the 3 of them into movies shooting, and today they are doing perfectly well. She instantly made a career for them without them understanding, without them knowing. How many mothers out there can do this for her children? Especially, how many single mothers can offer her children this great privilege of turning all her children, as a single mom, turning all her children into a product? This is the question that this is what I keep on telling all my fans. Remember, this channel is not a channel where you come and you won't learn anything. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to treat a topic that I want you to take home as a moral lesson. Are you in your husband's home? Are you a madam of the house? You totally rely on your husband for your survival. You are just wasting your time, because a time will come, definitely a time will come where you regret it. Start making a career for yourself right away. If you are married to a wealthy man, it is a great privilege for you to make something meaningful in your life. So if the table turns today, if the table turns around, you will never be a victim of circumstances. Because when the table turns, all the responsibility that your husband has been handling for years will be shifted to you. Then you start becoming a complainant. You complain to this person, you complain to that person, and no one will come to your rescue. Stop depending on stop depending that your husband must be the only one that will put food on your table. Make a career for yourself. Even if you married your husband as a liability, the time has come for you to get up. The time has come for you to stand up to your feet and say, no, I don't want to be a liability to my husband anymore. I want to become a product. Because the time will come why all this responsibility that my husband has been carrying might be shifted to me. How am I going to handle it? Supposing so many people married today after having numbers of children, their husband will die. Death is inevitable, and that responsibility will be shifted to you. No one to help. It is only when you are a career woman, it is only when you are a product that you can be able to assist your children to become whom they are in future. Not your uncle will help you, no one will help you, no one will hear your cry. Stop lazing around. Stop becoming a liability to your family. Stand up, the time has come. As you are hearing my voice, Uche Nancy stood up to her feet and made all her children a product, a career woman. And today, she is celebrating each and every one of them today. So my fans, this channel is a channel where you come and you learn. Are you here new in my channel? You haven't subscribed to my channel? What are you waiting for? Please do well to hit your hand on the subscription button icon to get yourself subscribed. And also at the right hand, you see a notification bell. Do click on it to get yourself notified. So whenever I post a new content that is full of moral lesson, you will learn and take it home as a moral lesson. Employ it in your family and see it working for you. Remember, I am Engineer John, and this is Omejon TV, Omejon Media. Thank you once more for watching my video. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. For more package video will soon be uploaded, and I want you to get it and watch. Thank you once more, my fans. Remember, this is relationship matters marriage counseling. This is where I will be educating you, I will be teaching you a whole lot that you need to learn. Thank you once more, and may God continue to bless you as you visit this channel, and may God continue to bless you as you learn and employ it in your home. Thank you, and may God bless you. Love you all, my fans.